What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BAMGPG. Today we're going to do an NBA playoff bracket. We're going to predict who we think is going to win the NBA Finals and that stuff. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe and go check out our TikTok, BAMGPG.
Yeah, Bryson. So we will go through this. It's a pick'em bracket, NBA pick'em bracket. So we're gonna work together through this and see if we can't get a winning bracket in here. We'll shuffle through the Eastern and Western Conference, getting a champion from each.
If you win, you get $1 million. So
hey, there we go. Even better. So this will be the official BAM GPG bracket here. So Bryson, we'll start on the Western Conference here. So you got the Thunder. Who's going to be our number 8 seed coming out of the play-in tournament?
it'll probably be the Mavs. But don't.
I'm kind of leaning towards the Kings here.
So, I think the Thunder will win.
Yes. So do we pick one of those here?
Yeah.
Oh no, so that would be the 8th seed to win. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. All right. So let's get back out of there. We'll go back to that one here. So Nuggets and Clippers.
I think the Nuggets will pull off that one.
Yeah. How many games do you think they win in? I'm gonna, Clippers. We'll give them a game. I think the Nuggets in 5.
Yeah, 5.
All right. So we don't want the 8th seed in that one. So how do I?
You just click something. Just click one of the numbers and then go back up.
So we got the Thunder. I'm gonna also 5 games, 6 games.
5.
5 games for the Thunders there. Okay. So Lakers and Timberwolves. So this should be an interesting one here, but
I think the Lakers will win.
Lakers in 5, 6, or a sweep?
I think the T-Wolves will win 1.
So let's give them 5 games here. So you got the Rockets versus the 7th seed here.
I think we're going with the 7th seed here. I think it'll be the Golden State Warriors.
Give it to them in 6?
Yeah.
All right. So you got going to the Eastern Conference here. You got the Cavaliers versus the play-in team here. I think it's pretty safe to say the Cavaliers are going to pull this one out here.
Whoever it's going to be.
Yes. I might give the play-in team 1 game possibly, or do you think be a clean sweep? So 5 for that?
Yeah.
Bucks versus the Pacers here.
I think Bucks.
Bucks. I think probably 6 games.
Yeah.
And the Knicks and Pistons here.
Surprising the Pistons actually made it this far this year.
Yes, so certainly the Knicks, I think, here.
Yeah.
I think it's probably in 4. We'll give this one a sweep.
5.
You want 5? We'll go with 5.
Yeah.
So Celtics versus the 7th seed here.
Okay, this one's going to be a sweep.
We'll give the Celtics a sweep here. So that brings us up to the second round. You got the Thunder versus the Nuggets.
I think we'll have the Thunder.
I'm going to give the Nuggets a game here, though. I would say 5. Yeah. Possibly 6.
We'll go 5.
5.
Nicolio, could you figure out how to get a game?
And then you got Lakers versus 7th seed here. I like the Lakers here.
Yeah, but the Lakers and the Warriors would be a...
We'll give the Lakers in
6. Yeah.
And then you got the Cavs versus the Bucks here. So this will be a good one, too.
I think it's going to be the Cavs, though. It has to be.
Cavs. And we'll give it to them. Go ahead.
Give the Bucks a game.
All right, we'll give the Bucks a game there. So the Knicks and Celtics.
Celtics. Give the Knicks a game, though. They're good.
So we'll give them a game here. So that brings us up here. So we got the Thunder and the Lakers here.
Okay. This is I think it'll be the Thunder.
I think it'll be the Thunder, too. Lakers a pretty solid team, but I'm going to go with the Thunder, but I think this one might come to 7. Yes.
Yeah.
This is also a pretty good matchup. You got the 1 and 2 here. Cavs and Celtics.
Just have to go with the Celtics.
Celtics. Let's give it to them in 6.
Okay, 6. Yeah.
We'll give the Celtics in 6, and that brings us to the championship. But you got the number 1 versus the number 2. So the Thunder versus Celtics here.
Oh, this is. I have to give it to the Celtics.
The Celtics
But
in
7 games.
7 games, the Celtics. So there is our bracket, Bryson. So
And if you go down, you can also predict the number of points you think they'll have in the first game of the NBA Finals right here.
first game of the NBA Finals. Is that a tiebreaker right here? Okay. So game 1 of the NBA Finals. What's your prediction on points here?
199.
199? I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game between these two teams.
230.
I would probably align with that. 230 points between the two teams here. So that is our bracket, everyone. So we have the Celtics pulling it out, back-to-back NBA champions over the Thunder. So let us know if you fill this bracket out, who you have winning in each of these rounds here. Do you guys have any upsets? I know we didn't have very many upsets on ours here. But there's going to be some competitive games this year in the playoffs.
Yes.
So we'll see how it shakes out. I'm excited to see it. You know, if we
It'll
had
be a good playoffs series.
yeah, I mean, if we had a conference final with the Thunder's Lakers, you know, that's great basketball to be on TV. And then you have the Cavs or Celtics, also going to be some great basketball to watch
and
here.
then Thunder and Celtics in the championship.
Yes, absolutely. So should be some electric basketball again. NBA playoffs right here. So we'll keep you updated on that. Let us know what you think of this bracket. What would you do differently? So again, Bryson, I know it's NBA talk, but as always,
It's Go Pack Go.